Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Cool Dude here, and welcome to another episode of Logo Evolution. And today, although happy Halloween, and today I'm going to be doing a logo of another scary logo, the final one in the scary logo duology, Rainbow Releasing. Rainbow Releasing is a film distributor or production company of the American actor and filmmaker Henry Jaglom, the director of Last Summer in Hamptons and Festival in Cannes. Apparently they do still exist today, but yeah. And I don't even know much about them. All I know is that they're in a distribution production company, and their logo, though, is notorious for being creepy, and you'll know what I mean when I talk about it. And yeah, well, we now go into some logos, starting with the first one, and that is, it's called the Rainbow, and it was in use in 1974. Yeah, it's just a still. It's just a still. And we now go on to the next logo. Okay, this logo I'd rather not show because it has a W word on it. Even though it's a logo, it's for YouTube guidelines, so I'm going to skip this logo. But what you do need to know, though, is it was in use in 1976, but let's not go there. Now we go on to the next logo, and that is, it's called the Rainbow Orson, and it was in use from 1980 to 1992. This is the one that, I'm here for. And this logo is notoriously creepy. But we'll talk more about it when I talk about the 90s logo, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, this logo is creepy. For some reason. And we now go on to the next logo, and that is, it's called the End Credit Photo, and it was in use from 1980 to 1983. This is actually just an end credit logo, although for an end credit logo, it does have actually animation, and it does look good for the time. But yeah, and we now go on to what we're here for, and that is, first, another in credit logo, and it's called the in credit rainbow font, and it was in use in 1994. Yeah, this logo is basically just an in credit logo. And yeah, and now we go on to the next logo, and this is the one I'm talking about, and that is Rainbow Orson 2, and has been in use since 1995 apparently. And yeah, I'm going to talk about that as well. The variant we're used to finally has a rainbow picture literally on the rainbow. Okay, first let's get the obvious out of the way. Originally it said 1995 and 2001, but apparently this logo is still in use today, so I don't really get why they had to change it like that. I mean, all they have to do is just do your proper research, and then there you go. But no, they just change things. It's going to confuse a lot of people. And now let's get another obvious one. The logo. I don't like this is literally the same logo from the 1980s, which was well acceptable at the time due to limitations. But this is the 90s we're talking about. This logo debuted literally a year after the 1994 logo of 20th Century Fox, and that logo has CGI in it. In fact, even before the logo, 2 years before this, Columbia Pictures debuted their logo in 1993, and that logo, you guessed it, has CGI in it. It was so good, it holds up well, that it technically was carried over to the Sony logo in 2014. So, yeah. So I don't know why this logo had to exist. It could have just used CGI for it, or something about the rainbow logo, make it nice and all, but no. They decided to use this logo instead. So I don't understand why that even has to exist. In fact, Paramount has their CGI logo in the 1980s. The late 80s. So, yeah. And this logo can scare children. Children. I mean, it has rainbow in it, so they'll think, oh, it's a nice movie with stuff. But nope, this logo shows up. And this logo's way out of date. Well, the movie, kind of holds up well. Yeah, but the logo does not. The logo actually does not. So, they really gotta dish this logo out and make a logo with a rainbow on it. Actually, a rainbow on it. They did, but yeah. We now go on to the next logo, and that is the end credit black and white rainbow, and it was in use from 1998 to 2009. It's basically just you guessed it, an end credit. There's going to be a lot of those for this logo evolution. For rainbow, but yeah, this one. Which, speaking of which, we're going to, you guessed it, another end credit logo, and that is the end credit color rainbow, and it's been in use since 2010. Yeah, I couldn't really find this, so yeah, it's just still. Well, we go on to the last logo of this evolution, and that is, second to last. It's called the Rainbow, and it was in use from 2014 to 2016. This logo does look good, but the flash may get some people. And here's the thing, it only lasted for 2 years. This could have been the replacement for that infamous logo. But they decided to still use that logo instead. No, that logo is way out of date. And we now go on to the last logo of this evolution, and that is the still rainbow. And it's only in use since 2014. Yeah, this is another still. And now that is actually about it. That's actually about it. First, please ditch that logo. I mean, it's 2025. It's been in use for literally 30 years. Even compared to the Columbia logo that debuted in 1993 that was carried over to the Sony one, holds up well, and at least they redo their logo. So do that. Or better yet, find a new logo. But who knows at this point? I mean, we haven't even heard anything from them. They're like one of those, active but, secret companies that secretly releases their movies. Basically one of those small B-movie production company like that, secretly release their movies. No, seriously. But that is, yeah. And remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon so you'll be notified for my latest videos. And please don't be afraid to request some logos. If I see it, I'll take it. And happy Halloween. Bye.